Hi, I'm here again to reflect and show you what I have studied in university, what units I have studied. And there are two units that are religion and also terrorism. First, I would like to start with religion. That is the first unit that I studied in this semester. And one thing that caught my attention is that religion has evolved at the point of introduce it to organizations and institutions. For example, the church and other institutions like that. So the problem here is that those institutions try to convince or manipulate people. I don't know the word that you would like to use to describe this phenomena. Um, but the problem here is that these institutions um, impose their values and beliefs to the people that like to go to those institutions, and they try to adapt their reality. Like they give their arguments to explain certain things to that people, and they convince them. So, for example, the problems here is that, for example, we need um, in a normal situation, we give like logical arguments and concrete examples to explain certain ways or certain things. Sorry. So, for example, with the creation of the world, we know that behind this there is a theory, the Big Bang theory, but those individuals that are involved in religion are convinced that, for example, God creates the world, so they don't have like a logical basement or a logical background behind their arguments. So there's a problem because how we will discuss with that people. So there's something to reflect. Other things that independently of if that people want to believe that or not, they are in their freedom to choose, and we have to respect that because if we respect other ideologies, we can in certain way understand them, and we can go deeper on what they are believing. So for us, it's like an evolving in our reflecting thinking. So that will help us. In the other unit with terrorism, um, one thing that caught my attention is that um, terrorism is used and first is motivated by many different ways. For example, politics, religion, and this extreme way of terrorism is used to also convince and manipulate people, but like in a violent way. So here we can describe fundamentalistic ideas, political objective. For example, what is happening in the current problems nowadays with United States that try to occupy Syria, and also with religion. We know that ISIS wants to impose their ideology to the occidental part of the world. So they use like this extreme way to convince and impose their ideology to the society. Thank you.